Busy night, more breaking news. What CNN has learned from internal Facebook documents about how the company fell short in tamping down the so-called Stop the Steal movement that culminated in violence on January 6. Facebook spokespeople, as you know, have touted their effort, but now we're learning from these documents that internally it was viewed as a different story. CNN's Donnie Sullivan has the report.
On January 6th, Facebook executives condemned the attack on the US Capitol, but internally, some employees began to push back. Facebook, they suggested, was culpable, one writing in an internal Facebook company chat. All due respect, but haven't we had enough time to figure out how to manage discourse without enabling violence? We've been fueling this fire for a long time, and we shouldn't be surprised it's now out of control. Another wrote they were tired of thoughts and prayers from Facebook leadership. There were dozens of Stop the Steal groups active up until yesterday, another Facebook employee responded. Stop the Steal, the conspiracy theory movement that helped fuel the insurrection, had been organising on Facebook for months.
How did you guys hear about this event today?
Through Facebook.
Facebook events, Instagram, how have you been promoting this?
Well, I created a Facebook event for yesterday's event, and I posted after the fact that we were again coming today. I will be again making another event in regards to tomorrow.
Facebook provided the fundamental coordinating infrastructure. They were sharing rideshare information. They were sharing resources. They were talking about, what they were going to wear and if they were going to have Trump flags.
We now know that an internal Facebook report described the company's attempts to crack down and stop the steal as piecemeal. That document leaked by Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen, who spent her final months at the company photographing thousands of internal documents and company chat logs.
These documents are vindication that what we've been saying as a field has been true all along, and that Facebook knows it and could take action on it and decides not to.
For many years, people have been talking about the Facebook effect, what Facebook is doing to culture, to society, to politics. But we didn't really know from data from Facebook whether these theories were true. What Frances has given us is an extraordinary archive of material that helps us see exactly what's going on and what they know is going on. And it is the biggest and most important contribution to understanding this incredibly important problem that we've ever had.
The leaked documents, many just becoming public, were given to a consortium of news organizations, including CNN, formed the basis of a complaint to the SEC, where Haugen alleges the company misled investors and the public about its role perpetuating misinformation and violent extremism relating to the 2020 election and January 6th insurrection.
Facebook executives like Nick Clegg will say it's unfair to blame Facebook for the insurrection.
It's a red herring to say people are blaming Facebook for the entire thing. That's not what's happening here. And you can't at the same time be Facebook and trying to take responsibility and being very proud of all the organizing work that you've helped Black Lives Matter do, or the Occupy movements, or Standing Rock. You can't take credit for all of that and then say, oh, that thing called the insurrection, we had nothing to do with that.
Another revelation from the documents, an internal memo including details of a Facebook staffer setting up a test account to see what Facebook's algorithms were recommending to users. 2019, a Facebook employee sets up an account designed to look like a 41-year-old conservative mom living in North Carolina. Her name is Carol Smith. She likes a few pages. She likes Trump. She likes Fox News. But in a week, she's getting a QAnon recommendation. I saw in there that after 3 weeks, there was actually a recommendation for a page that was the Three Percenters, the militia, self-described militia involved in the insurrection.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, again, we've suspected this dynamic.
Yeah.
What's striking about what Frances has revealed is that we now know that Facebook itself saw this precisely. So these are like potato chips that they feed to somebody who's got a potato chip addiction. And that is the reality of the platform. It is an addiction engine, and it profits the more it can manipulate us to consume what we want to consume most.
Tony, how has Facebook responded?
Hey, Anderson, yeah, Facebook's stressing that it wasn't just them, right? A lot of the Stop the Steal content, of course, was on Twitter and YouTube too. Specifically, here's a statement from a company spokesperson, Andy Stone. He said the notion that the January 6th insurrection would not have happened but for Facebook is absurd. The former president pushed a narrative that the election was stolen, including in person a short distance from the Capitol building that day. The responsibility for the violence lies with those who attacked our Capitol and those who encouraged them. He says Facebook has a long track record of cooperation with law enforcement, including the agencies responsible for addressing threats of domestic terrorism. But Anderson, I just want to highlight there from that report, I mean, what's really remarkable and what really is insightful about all of this is that test account Facebook itself set up as a 41-year-old conservative mom living in North Carolina in the summer of 2019, liked a few conservative pages on Facebook. Within a week, was being dragged down a QAnon rabbit hole, and within 3 weeks was being recommended pages about the 3%er militia.